Hello, welcome back to our Summer in Action Camp. We're having a virtual camp this year. We're learning about rhythm and rhyme. You will need to get out your packet for today. I believe it's the pink packets that catch a little rhyme is what we'll be doing today. So if you can get this
pink
down,
bag, just like this.
Get some crayons out for our journals later on. Please don't forget to add comments, add pictures as we go along.
Pictures, yes.
We love pictures.
And any comments or questions that you have, if you guys text them in the box, we will answer them like right then. So how are you this morning, Miss Tara?
I am doing awesome this morning. How are you?
Do we have a song to start out our day?
Oh, yes. This is one of my favorite songs.
Is it?
It's Wheels on the Bus. Since we talked about shapes yesterday. So,
on the bus go round and round,
round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town.
All through the town. The wipers on the
Bus goes swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all through the town, all through the town. Bus goes beep, 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 beep. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 all through the town, all through the town. Open and shut, open and shut, open and shut. The door on the bus goes open and shut, all through the town, all through the town. Says move on back, move on back, move on back. The driver on the bus says move on back, all through the town, all through the town. Goes woof, 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 woof. The dog on the bus goes woof, 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 all through the town, all through the town. The bus goes wah, 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 wah. The baby on the bus goes wah, 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 all through the town, all through the town. Mama's on the bus go shh, 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 shh. The mommy on the bus goes shh, 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 all through the town, all through the town. Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town, all through the town. Yay!
Yay! I like that song, Miss Tara.
I do too.
Do we have dogs on the bus?
Nope, that was the different part of that one. But
No dogs on our buses. All right. Today's objectives: I can sustain attention to a rhyme, I can recognize rhyming sounds, and I can compare weights. So today we are talking about weights and measurements. Miss Tara, what are some ways that you measure things at home?
oh, I have a scale that I step on to see how much I weigh. It sits in the bathroom floor, so it's a little scale we step on. That's one way we measure at home.
Measure. Friends, what are some ways that your moms and dads measure? Maybe something that you measure in the kitchen.
Oh.
Miss Tara, I know when I bake and make dinner or lunch or supper, I use these. These are called measuring cups. All different sizes. So sometimes my recipe calls for ingredients and it might say 1 cup of flour. What is this? This is
Isn't that a measuring cup too?
it's a larger measuring cups. This holds up to 4 cups of something.
Wow.
Miss Tara, what's another way we can measure?
Oh, the tape measure.
The tape measure.
We could measure things using a tape measure. They should have one of these in their
They
packets
do.
as well.
If you get in your packet, pull out your tape measure.
Ooh, that's a long one. Look how
It
far it
is a
goes.
long one. And we always, when we measure stuff, we always start at 1. So if you get out your measuring tape and I want you to find the number 1 on there. And we're gonna measure some things. We could measure a maraca. Can you hold this, Miss
Yes,
Tara?
ma'am.
So I'm gonna measure it and see. So you always start at the end of your measuring tape. Miss Tara, it looks like this is 8 inches long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is 8 inches long from top to bottom.
So it's the last number it touches?
The last number it touches. So
From
the
the very
top
tip?
to the last number it touches.
Oh.
What else could we measure?
What if we measure the tamarine? They should have one of these at home in their packets as
They
well,
should.
right?
They should.
So
We're
let's-
gonna measure.
Can we predict how big it might be?
Oh, that's a good
No,
idea.
that might be. It looks a little bit shorter than the maraca.
Yeah,
Maybe just a little bit.
maybe.
So I'm gonna say 6.
6.
What's your prediction?
I'm gonna predict that it's 4.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Is it okay if we're wrong?
Yes, it's okay if we're wrong.
Because
We're
it's
just
a guess.
guessing.
It's just a guess. So I'm gonna use the top all the way. Miss Tara, it is 6 inches long. You are right. Good job, Miss
I
Tara.
made a good guess
Kiss
that
your
time.
brain. Good job. Good job. Some things that you could measure in your house, Miss Tara. They could measure. I bet everybody has these in their house. Measuring or stirring spoons. They can measure forks,
Oh, yeah.
plates.
That's a good one.
What else could they measure?
Their computer screen or their phone screen they're using right now.
That's a good idea.
something handy.
They could measure their journals or their crayons.
Crayons.
What else?
Our rhyming cards.
Oh, let's measure that. I bet you that's 4.
I'm gonna go with 7.
7?
Just to be
Okay,
different.
let's see. I'm going to
Which way do you want
start.
it to go? Up and down.
I'm going to start at the top. Gonna
Ah,
It looks like it's about 5.5 inches long.
it's in between the 5 and
It
the
is.
6.
It is.
Wow.
Those are a lot longer than I thought.
Yeah, they're shorter than I thought.
Oh, Miss Tara, we could measure
A marker.
a marker. A little more than 5 inches.
So almost the size of our things.
Yeah.
What if we use the marker to measure? Use non-standard things to measure
So
instead of the ruler.
what is this?
That's a standard because each inch will be an inch here or at their house.
Everywhere.
Everywhere an inch will be an inch.
So this is standard, and if we used a marker,
marker.
it's non-standard because not
Not
all
all.
markers are the same, are
That's
they?
right.
Yeah, so this one's longer. So this is non-standard. How would we use a marker to measure, Miss Tara?
I think we can lay it down end to end to see how many.
Oh, so let's measure this
The spoon?
Yeah.
There's one,
One, so I'll put my finger here.
two, and then a part of another one.
So 2 and a little bit of a marker.
2 and a little bit of a marker.
That's neat how you could use, if you don't have a tape measure, you could use non-standard things.
Like a crayon,
A crayon or a block.
a block. Those are good.
That's pretty neat, Tara. I like that.
Yep.
Another thing that you can measure at home, I'm sure you guys have screwdrivers at home. So I'm going to measure this screwdriver, and it is 6 inches long.
Wow.
And I believe there is in your packet today is activities for measuring. So there's different things that you can measure on here. There's a drinking cup, a cell phone, Miss Tara, like you said, a pencil, a pen, car keys, bottoms of your shoes. Miss Tara, I could measure your shoe or
All
my
right, we
shoe.
can
Oh,
measure
let's
my
see.
shoe. It's a little dirty because it's been on the floor.
I will. 10 inches.
10 inches.
Let's see how mine are. Mine is 8.
Oh. What size shoe do you wear, Miss Ruth Ann?
Actually, mine is 10.
Okay. It was hard to stand up and do
It
it.
was hard to stand up and do it. So you could, what else could they do? So are my shoes the same as yours? They're both 10
They were
inches.
both 10. Yeah.
So they could look at their mom and dad's shoes versus their shoes and see how they are the same or how they are different.
Brother and sister shoes.
Brother and sister shoes.
That would be good.
What else could we do with this measuring tape? What if I measure how? What is that called? There is a special word for this. special word for this. Let's see.
Is that your waist?
Your waist, and then I think it's called your circumference.
Oh, because
So-
it goes around.
So it goes around to see how much. So we could do the circumference of this.
Oh.
Because I could start and measure all the way around. Yep.
And that measuring tape is flexible, so it's easy to go around it.
So this is 19 inches around. So the circumference is 19 inches.
You know, I just thought of, Miss Ruth Ann, a lot of friends may have seen a tape measure sort of like this at the doctor's office. They have to measure and see how tall our friends are when they come to school.
Sometimes they also measure your head circumference
Yeah.
to see how big
They
or
have to make sure
small
you're
your-
growing the way you're supposed to be
Yes,
growing and
yes.
getting big.
So this is really, you can do lots of things with this.
Yes, I like that tape. I like the
do
teal color
too.
too. It's one of my favorite colors. So everybody can explore and measure different things at home.
Yes.
Maybe send us some pictures of you measuring stuff.
We have
Ah,
2 new books, Miss Tara. Little Bo Peep and Ba Ba Black Sheep. Which one of these did you like growing up, Miss Tara?
I liked them both.
I did too. I think I like Ba Ba Black Sheep a little bit better.
Okay.
So I'm going to read this one if you want to read Little Bo
Okay.
Peep. So Ba Ba Black Sheep. Ooh, let's listen for rhyming words, Miss Tara.
If we hear them, should we put our thumbs up?
Thumbs up if you hear a rhyming word. Let's see. And what are rhyming words again?
Words that sound the same at the end.
Sound the same at the end. Ba ba black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full.
I heard a rhyming pair.
Full wool. Those rhyme. 1 for the master, 1 for the dame, and 1 for the little boy. Do you hear any rhyming words? Who lives down the lane.
Didn't I hear one way back there? Maybe
Lane, Dane.
Dane. Those sound the
Dane.
same.
Dane. Good job, Miss
What's a
Sarah.
lane, Miss Ruth Ann? Is lane like a street?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're talking about addresses today, Miss Tara.
Yes, we are.
So your address has 3 parts, right?
Okay.
The number,
Number.
the street road, and then what town you live in. So I live in Elizabethtown.
Ah.
What town do you live in?
I live in Cecilia.
Cecilia.
Cecilia. Yeah. I have the number on my house, the street, and the town. So that's something you all can work on at home, is working on your address to be able to say the number, the street, and the town. Cecilia, Elizabethtown. Some are from Rhineyville.
Rhineyville. Yes, some are from Rhineyville. Glendale.
Glendale.
Glendale. So, what is your book, Miss Terry?
This is Little Bo
Little
Peep.
Bo Peep. Oh, this book is kind of sad. She loses her sheep, doesn't she?
Oh, yes.
She does.
But that's all right. Little Bo Peep. Little Bo Peep. She's happy there. Has lost her sheep. Look at her looking for them. And doesn't know where to find them. Where could they be? Leave them alone. And they will come home. Yay! Wagging their tails behind them.
No.
But they came home, so
They
see,
did.
she's not sad
Sheep are so
anymore.
cute. I love sheep.
Furry, white. Do you want to do our rhyme for the day?
I am going to do our rhyme. It's called Catch a Little Rhyme. I bet it's about rhyming words.
I bet so.
Once upon a time, I caught a little rhyme. I set it on the floor, but it ran right out the door. I chased it on my bicycle, but it melted to an icicle. I scooped it up in my hat, but it turned into a cat. I caught it by the tail, but it stretched into a whale. I followed it in a boat, but it changed into a goat. When I fed it tin and paper, it became a tall skyscraper. This is a funny poem, and I heard lots of rhyming words.
Lots and lots of rhyming
rhyming words, Miss Tara. Okay, Thumbs up if it rhymes, thumbs down if it doesn't. Once upon a time, I caught a little rhyme. Little and time, does that rhyme?
Little time. They don't sound the same at the end.
They don't sound the same at the end. Time, rhyme.
I hear the rhyming parts at the end.
Thumbs up. I set it on the floor, but it ran right out the door. Door, floor.
Door, floor.
They sound the same.
Yes,
Good
thumbs
job.
up.
Friends, you guys are learning so much. I chased it on my bicycle, but it melted into an icicle. Does icicle and bicycle rhyme? Yes, it does. Thumbs up. I scooped it up in my hat, but it turned into a cat.
We use cat and hat rhyming words a lot in the classroom.
Do you?
So I think
we
cat,
had those yesterday, cat and hat.
I think those are the rhyming words.
Good job. I caught it by the tail, but it stretched into a whale. Whale and the. Do those rhyme? Thumbs down.
They don't
do
sound the
not
same.
sound the same. Tail, whale.
Tail, whale.
Thumbs up. They rhyme. Great job.
Same.
I followed it in a boat, but it changed into a, what is something that it could change into that rhymes with boat?
Boat. Goat.
Goat or a tote?
Tote.
What if I followed it in a boat, but it changed into a tote?
It rhymes.
It rhymes. When I fed it tin and paper, it became a tall skyscraper.
Paper and scraper are rhyming words.
They are. Thumbs up.
I like the idea of filling in different rhyming words.
You want to do that?
That would be, we sure can.
All right. All right. Once upon a time, I caught a little
Dime.
dime. Friends, what is something else that you could put in that? Once upon a time, I caught a little. Good job.
Oh.
I set it on the floor, but it ran right out the
More.
more.
It's a rhyming
More,
word. It really
floor,
doesn't make
it-
sense in the story.
I chased it on my bicycle, but it melted to an, see, bicycle,
Tricycle.
tricycle. Some of these are hard, Miss Tara.
Yes.
I scooped it up in my hat, but it turned into a mat.
Oh, Matt. I was thinking bat.
Oh, that's a good one. Bat, and hat. That rhymes.
They rhyme.
I caught it by the tail, but it stretched into a
I like the nonsense words. Swell.
swell or a pail. It stretched into a pail.
Those all rhyme.
I followed it in a boat, but it changed into a friends. What's something that rhymes with boat that it could change into? Boat. Great job. They are coming up with some good rhyming words. Let's see, Miss Tara. I followed it in a boat, but it changed into a
Moat.
moat.
It's a different one.
Miss Tara, what is a moat?
A moat is like a river around a castle usually.
Around a castle. When I fed it tin and paper, it became
Paper.
That's a hard one, friends. Do you know a rhyming word? Text something in the box so we know. A paper. When I fed it tin and paper, it became a. Do one of your nonsense words, Miss
I
Tara.
like swaper.
It turned into a swaper. And it's okay if they don't make sense. It's okay.
Yep, it
It's all
rhymes
right.
still.
So Jacob and Liam for boat, they said float.
Float. Good job.
I followed it in a boat, but it changed into a float. Great job.
Good job, friends.
Wow,
Those are
they're
smart
really
ones.
good at coming up with rhymes.
Yes.
Sometimes it's hard.
It is. It is
Do
very
we want to
hard
do a
sometimes.
beat today, Miss Tara?
We sure can.
You know what? We haven't. I'm going to use these. I haven't used these yet.
That's what I was thinking. We haven't used those yet. What about this one?
Oh, that's a good one.
All right. Are you going to do a pattern? And
I'm going to do a pattern.
follow. I'll repeat it.
Okay. Oh, that's a good idea. So we just did a pattern
We did.
because it does 3 and 3, and it repeats.
I had to count those. It took me a second.
It take
Make
me a
sure I'm
second.
doing 3 too.
All right,
so
I'm going to do one. Let's see.
I can't do any more than 3 because your pattern was only 3.
Right.
So I had to make sure I did the
So
same.
if I did 2 and you did 3, would that be a pattern?
No, I wouldn't be repeating yours.
Let's
So.
see. How about I do? Oh, it's hard to do them.
Okay. So I can go.
Good. Yeah, good job, Miss Tara.
I like it.
So we're talking about addresses today, Miss Tara. Is there a song that we could sing that talks about addresses?
The Muffin Man
The
talks
Muffin
about
Man, because he lives, where does he live, Miss Tara?
Drury Lane.
He lives on Drury Lane.
Oh, I may have left that microphone on this whole time. Sorry if you were getting feedback.
Who knows the Muffin Man?
I don't think this is the one I wanted.
Okay, if you know him, sing along with me.
Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane? Yes, I know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Yes, I know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane. Yeah, sorry, I pulled up the wrong one.
It's fun.
Do you know the Muffin
Man, the ice cream man, the ice cream man. Do you know the ice cream man who
lives on? He lives on Drury Lane too.
know the ice cream man, the ice cream man, the ice cream man.
Yes, I know the ice cream man who lives on Drury Lane.
Who else lives on Drury Lane?
Ice cream fruit. Do you know the fruit stand?
The fruit stand man. Do you know the fruit stand man who lives on Drury Lane?
Yes, I know the fruit stand man, the fruit stand man, the fruit stand man. Yes, I know the fruit stand man who lives on Drury Lane. Who else could live on Drury Lane, Miss Ruth Ann? Milkman?
The milkman.
Milkman. Do you want to sing a verse with the milkman?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do you know the milkman?
The milkman, the milkman. Do you know the milkman who lives on Drury Lane? Yes, I know the milkman. Yes, the milkman, the milkman. Yes, I know the milkman who lives on Drury Lane. Friends, you can make up your own verse. Who else could live on Drury Lane? The ice cream man, the milkman.
Fruit stand man,
We're putting ourselves on the spot.
We
I don't know
are.
who else
That's
could live
okay.
on. You know what? Miss Tara could live
Miss Tara could live on
on
Drury.
Drury Lane. Friends, you make up your own verses to that song. That was so fun.
I like it. It's
That
being
was so
different.
fun. You want to do a couple rhyming words? Yeah, let's
We
do
sure
that.
can.
These are some new rhyming words.
I think this one goes with our poem today.
Goat.
Goat rhymes
And
with
our friend said
float. That was a good one. And boat.
boat. Goat.
Goat. Boat.
Boat.
Those are rhyming words. I like those. I like this one. Skate.
Skate.
Skate. Can you think of a word that would rhyme with skate? Skate. Can you think of one, Miss?
Bait.
Bait. Oh, I like that one.
Bait. Skate. Bait.
Late.
Late.
It gets too late. And they came up with
Gate.
skate,
Gate.
gate. They rhyme. They sound the same at the end. Good job, friends. Ooh.
Do the snail.
Yes. Snail. Snail. Can you think of a word?
Mail.
Mail. A mailman could have lived on Drury Lane too.
Yep.
Nail. Tail.
Tail.
Tail. And I think in our rhyming pairs it has pale.
Pale.
A pale, snail,
pale. They sound the same at the end.
So those are rhyming words. Way to go. Ooh. It's very colorful.
It is. Keep it away.
This is a snake.
Snake.
Snake. Can you think of a word that would rhyme with snake?
Rake.
Rake.
Lake.
Oh, lake.
Take.
Take. That's not very
The
nice.
snake away.
Take the snake away. What about cake? Cake and snake.
Snake. They sound the same at the
They
end.
sound the same at the end. Good rhyming. One more for today, Miss Ruth Ann. Jar.
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 Tar.
Tar. Smar.
Par.
Par. Ooh, golf. This one has a
Car.
car.
Car. Jar.
Car, jar. That's a rhyming pair. They sound the same at the end. We've had a lot of fun with rhyming words
We
this
have.
week.
I really like to rhyme.
Yes.
I like the rhyming songs. Those are fun. Those
Yep.
are fun. What else do we have?
Journal writing for today?
So I don't know what I'm going to draw
Me
today.
neither. Get out your journals and your crayons or your markers and let's draw something that we may have learned today, maybe our favorite party today.
No.
I hope that went off. I don't know what I'm going to write either. I got to think about it for just a second. We've had so much fun.
I know. I just don't know what I'm. Oh, I got it.
I think I know too.
Okay, friends, what are you drawing? We want to see pictures.
Oh. I bet our friends have a lot of ideas.
Oh, I bet you they do too.
Oh, and don't forget to write your name. We need to practice writing our name.
That's a good idea, Miss Tara. I always forget that.
Going to kindergarten, it's important that you know how to write your name, know your address.
How
phone.
old you are. Okay, are you ready, Miss
I
Tara?
think I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh, Miss Ruth Ann, I looked at your picture. That
Did
was
you
really
look
good.
at it? So I drew our measuring tape and measuring cups because I like to bake, Miss Tara, so I like to use measuring cups and bake my family stuff.
And it's important to use a measuring cup so your recipe turns out right.
Yes.
You can't just throw stuff in there. You have to use the standard
because it
measurements.
would not be good. Oh, good. These are standard measurements. And then who remembers what, if I use a marker, could I use a marker to measure stuff when I'm baking? Probably not.
It'd be hard to measure flour using a marker.
It would. But what was that called? You said it was, this is standard, and this was non-standard ways to measure.
Because every marker could be a different size.
A different size. What did you draw, Miss?
I drew the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man, and he lives on
Drury Lane.
Drury Lane.
He's got a stop sign at the end of his lane. He's holding a little muffin in his
Look,
hand.
that's a shape.
That is a shape.
Job. Miss Tara, and Miss Tara did so great writing her name. And he has a muffin.
Yes, he has a muffin in his hand.
Good job, Tara. I didn't even see
That
his
way you know
muffin.
it's the Muffin Man.
You know it's the Muffin Man. Oh, I like it. Okay, don't forget to send pictures of your drawings from today. I saw a bunch yesterday, Miss Tara. They are doing so great.
They're doing really good.
So
really good.
great.
Yep, I can't wait to see what they come up with for
know.
today. So, Miss Ruth Ann, what are we learning about tomorrow?
Tomorrow we're going to learn about all of the stuff we learned about this week.
That's right, we're reviewing everything.
We are reviewing everything. So we're going to be talking about rhyme again, numbers again, shapes, measuring.
Wow. It's
And
gonna
you
be a
know
lot of
what,
fun.
Miss Tara?
What?
We'll have to pick out some really, really fun songs for
Oh,
tomorrow.
yes.
Since tomorrow's our last day, we are going to have tons of fun.
Yep,
Tons of fun.
sounds great.
You know what would be a cool idea? Maybe our friends could send us a message on their favorite song.
Oh.
Like a favorite nursery rhyme or a favorite song that they would like to hear us sing.
We can do that.
Yeah, that would be fun.
We can see all their comments on there.
Yes, so please comment on your favorite nursery rhyme and your favorite preschool song that you would like for us to sing. Nothing crazy because we are not professionals.
I don't know. After Tootie Talk yesterday, I think we're pretty good.
All right, you guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.